Alright, hi. So, new tutorial today on this pretty small 3x3 glass center. So, looks like this and it also opens really fast. Um, it's the smallest zero point 0.4 open and yeah, 0.55 seamless design out there. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. Also, yeah, it's also seamless, of course. Um, so you won't see the glass when it's open, right? Alright, yeah, let's get straight to building. So Um, yeah, quick info for the door. Um, I've made this door together with Suka or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce their name. Um, but yeah, um, they showed me the original or like the layout. Um, and they had like a pretty small version, and they made a smaller one, and then we teamed up and made this, which is even smaller at just 180 blocks. So, and it's also entity-less, which is cool. Um, So yeah, let me show you how to build this. Um, so these are all of the materials you will need. Yeah, you can use whatever log and whatever leaves you want. Also, the crying obsidian can just be regular obsidian. It just needs to be immovable. That's all. And the shovel is just to, extinguish the campfire, so that it doesn't smoke anymore. Also, the powered rail can be activator rails as well. They just need to give an update, and that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. And the glass is obviously the center of the door, right? Um, yeah, let's get straight to building. So I will grab some blocks. All right, and we will start here. Um, so yeah, 4 blocks out from this layer, and then yeah, 7 blocks out from this layer. And yeah, the um, you know, the base you will need is 10 wide, 2 deep, and then 10 blocks, 9 blocks high. Yeah. So we'll just do our regular 3x3 door frame, like so, and then we'll have a glass here, or our center block. Um, Sticky piston block and a sticky piston, and then another normal piston facing into this, and then we'll have a return piston right here, and also right here. We have a piston facing up, piston facing into this, piston facing into this block, and then a double here. And then for the top, we'll just have 3 singles like so. And on this side, we'll have 2 singles like so. And so that's basically, yeah, that's basically the layout. So the way this works is this pushes over, this pushes down, this pushes in, this pushes down again, as well as all of these. So they just extend. And this pushes in, these two push over, this pushes up, and these as well. So then for the opening, we will retract this, zero tick this, and zero tick this. Also, yeah, retract all of the singles. Then on 3 game ticks, this will push up. This will grab this, and this will grab this. And on 6, the zero tick doesn't zero tick, it just does a pulse from 4 to 6. Um, this zero ticks, and then after that, both of these get pushed back to make the frame seamless again. Alright, and that's pretty much how the layout works. It's really clever. Um, yeah, so we have our input block right here, like diagonally above this piston. Then a slab with dust, like so. Actually, wait, it's like one higher, so it's not diagonally. Yeah, my bad. So block, slab, and the piston below the slab. Then a block right here, and another sticky piston like so. With a yeah. So first we have this right now. So after that we want to push this down like so, and for that we will grab our hay bale and a campfire. So yeah, if you didn't know, this campfire actually changes changes how high the smoke vent goes if you have a hay bale underneath, and that sends out a block update. So this will be detected by an observer, and this will power. All right, and then we'll have our block, immovable block right here, and a node block to update this piston. All right, and we should see this getting pushed down. Right, and then for this, we'll just have another observer facing into this empty space right here, and this will just insert this again. Right now, after that, we want to extend all of the top pistons right here. So piston with the redstone block, and another piston with the redstone block. So we'll just spam block event delay on top, so we get the 6 block event chain for this. And that's why we have like so many pistons with redstone blocks on top. Right, and yeah, just place dust on top of the node block to silence it, and also the input. So like so. Alright, yeah. Now let's get these in, and as well as these. So one block, normal block here, piston, redstone block, piston right here, with an updater piston right here. Also just another redstone block. Extend the door frame, and then 3 redstone dust, like so. And that's it. And this piston will get updated by this dust. Like so. Alright. Yeah, let's do the bottom part first. So we have piston with a redstone block, then block right here, observer facing down, and a slab right here, and then just put dust on top. Now piston facing down, piston facing this with the redstone block, and then on below this piston, actually this doesn't need to be sticky, this can just be a normal piston. Below this, another piston with the redstone block, like so. But yeah, change this to a normal piston because otherwise the material list would be wrong. Alright, so this should be the free game tick delay, but we can we? I think we can't. Oh yeah, we can. So, and we also need obviously to power this. So we have a target block right here, which would butt this, and also have a updater rail right here. So right now, look like this, and then we should see this glass getting pulled down by the 0 ticking, like so. And yeah, obviously we don't want to pull the glass down, but we want to pull this block down so that this can pull the glass from the middle. Alright, yeah, and let's get to that. So we'll have a observer here, a slab, a dust like so. Repeater on 3 game ticks right here, and a piston with a block facing down, and another piston with a block facing here, and then on the side of the door frame place a redstone torch. And that should be all of this done. But yeah, right now we need the back piston right here. So we'll have block piston with the redstone block that is pushed down, and then we have a block here, redstone dust right here, and then finally we have a target block right here. So this will do the free game tick retraction for this as well, because this gets pulled up, this powers. This yeah, we'll have an observer at 2 game ticks into this. This pushes down at 2, doesn't get an update. We'll get the update from this retracting or finishing retracting, and yeah, just grabs it back. And that's how we get the free game tick delay for this. And then as well a piston right here to update this. Alright, now we should see the entire closing, I think. And also the first chain. Yeah, I should have probably placed a block here to actually power it. Alright, so now we should see the chain. So yeah, these 3-0 ticked. And also this will retract, like so. Alright, nice. So now we want to push this block up to here so that the glass ends up here. And yeah, we need to actually power this at 3, because if we would power it from 2 to 4, this wouldn't get an update, because this will always retract before this, and then this block will always arrive after this has arrived, and it wouldn't, it would kind of block this. But yeah, luckily we can just have some scaffolding right here to get the nice free game tick delay into this, like so. Alright, now chain works, and this gets pushed up, and this retracts. Alright, nice. Now we know to 0 tick this when it arrives here at 6, and we will just have observers running into this piston basically. One from on the top with the powered rail, and 2 observers from this piston, and that's it. Also, that's also the reason why we have to have 3 or 4 game ticks, and we can't just have one, not one, but can't just have, we can't have 1 and 2, because we use this block again, and yeah. Alright, so now we should see this pushing up, this, and then the 0 ticking. Alright, now we have to open, so all that's left is just a seamless for these two. And we have to power this at 9 game ticks. So piston with a log right here, and then we'll just spam some leaves. So 3 leaves like so. Piston, not piston, observer facing into a repeater, and into a repeater facing into this piston. And the bottom, we can just push it over at 8. So we'll have a wall right here, and then 3 observers into a block. Alright, and now I should open it. Nice. Alright, that's the whole entire door done. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the quick little tutorial. And I hope you may have learned something. If not, yeah, congrats. You know, like a good lot. Yeah. If you like this video, consider liking and subscribing. It would really help me out a ton. And yeah, motivate me to make more of the tutorials. But also, if you have like any suggestions of what I can do to improve these tutorials, please let me know. Yeah, thank you for watching.